What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the dojo. Panda here, and today I bring you a video for a different game similar to DSA that I play, as well as Marvel Strike Force, called Looney Tunes War of Mayhem. And I figured that this was a good time to kind of introduce my start into the Looney Tunes game, because we have a huge roadmap that was just released for version 21.0.0 about 2 days ago. On August 24th it was posted. I'm recording this video on the 26th. It'll go live on the 27th, so a couple days later. But it has a lot of amazing new quality of life features, performance improvements, as well as a bunch of new content that's actually coming to the game. And I felt like now is a great time to kind of like go over what is going on in the game and kind of give you guys a little bit of a rundown of kind of where I'm at currently in the game. So let's go ahead and start out with the new mode that's coming to the game called Endurance Tower. This is a game mode where you're going to have multiple floors to climb up. It's very similar to pretty much every other tower game that you have in various different games. Like you have the Towers of Endurance, for example, in Disney Sorcerer's Arena. You have the Dark Dimensions in Marvel Strike Force. Basically a tower that you go through, and as you beat it you get rewards. This is very seemingly the same, and it's going to give you something very important, which is the cosmic stones, which we'll talk about later on. But you get other various things as well. As you can see here, here is a picture of some of the rewards. It looks like you can get some tune pieces for Scout Sylvester, some experience, some gold, and these little purple tags here. Okay, again, this is still a work in progress. It's not final, as it says here. Very important to keep that in mind. The next feature they're adding is called Cosmic Stars. So Cosmic Stars is a whole new progression system for the game. You're going to activate something called the Nova Altar to earn Cosmic Stars for any tune. A single visit has the potential to skyrocket your power to all new heights. Cosmic Stars are tied to the star rank system and will boost the following tune stats: health, defense, and attack. So I'm assuming these are going to be percentage based, and they are also probably going to be very similar to the red star system in Marvel Strike Force if you've ever played that game. Basically, each star is going to give you a percent increase that will increase the total power of the character. I would also assume that this is going to basically mean in order to use the star, you have to have these stars available. So for example, if you have a 7-star, Devil Dog, and you have a 7 Cosmic Star Devil Dog, you'll have access to all of those Cosmic Stars. However, if you have a 5-star Devil Dog and a 7-star 7 Cosmic Star, you will not have access to the last two. If you can look here, you actually see this little faint outlined purple, but it doesn't have the yellow inside or the purple inside, which makes me think that that's kind of how this is going to work. Of course, we need to get a little more information once it actually goes live. Here you can see here we have the Nova Altar, the Supernova Altar, and the Hypernova Altar, which will allow you to get various promotions. So if you want to go and try and just get the really high promotions, you can go ahead and go to Hypernova, and I'm assuming it's going to take you a while to get all of these different rewards, of course. And then the last really important thing that they're adding is Taskable Tasmanian tunes. So currently, if you do any Tasmanian tunes tasks, you're only going to be getting gold. This is going to allow you to get Tasmanian tune shards from your tasks as well, which is of course obviously a great start. But yeah, these are some really good changes, things I'm very excited to hear. This tower is really great. These tend to give you a lot of amazing rewards as you play through them. Cosmic Stars, I don't know how I feel about it. I think I want to see how they actually get implemented. Red stars in Marvel Strike Force are a huge downside. If you don't have red stars, your unit is basically unusable. It requires you to have a 3 or a 4 red star to be even viable in any kind of competitive content. And then when you get to 6 and 7 red stars, you're just super strong. And so it's kind of unbalanced. So I want to kind of see how they implement this, how this works out, but we'll just have to see. But guys, that is the update. I want to take these last few minutes to kind of just show you where my account is and give you guys a rough idea of what I'm focusing on. So this is my current account. As you can see, I have hit level 50. I don't remember exactly when I started, but I want to say I've been playing a little bit less than a month. It definitely hasn't been that long. It was right when they had the Black Knight Sam event. I don't think it was a Black Knight Sam event, but it gave you Black Knight Sam shards. I don't remember what it was called, but it hasn't been that long that I've been playing the game, and I feel like I've done a pretty good job so far at progressing. I'll show you guys what my roster looks like. So as you can see here, I do have a 4-star BKS. And one of the other things that I think are really, really important for my roster are actually this 4-star Sylvester the Brash and this 4.1 Tweety the Two, as well as my 5.2 Devil Dog. I think these are all really, really powerful characters. If you can also look down here, you'll see that I am aiming for the Path to Legendary for Bugs the Brave. Now, I began this journey prior to the announcement that they were actually bringing the Path to Legendary back for Bugs the Brave, but I'm very happy that I did invest in these 2 tunes in this previous event, because I should be able to get Bugs the Brave if I get relatively lucky with Gridiron Gossamer and Sylvester Slaslow, sorry. But as you can see, I have a pretty strong Devil Dog, so even once I get this team up and running, you know, I'm going to be able to use, you know, these 2 characters with them, and I'll be able to use Devil Dog with BKS still, and have basically almost 3 full teams once I figure out the last 2 units for that team, which will be great for defending in Brawl. But I definitely think as a new player, I've talked to multiple people, including Unstable Gamer, if you guys have been around him at all, and I have pretty much been recommended, again, this was prior to the Bugs the Brave announcement, but I have been recommended to focus as hard as possible on getting Bugs the Brave, because that team required to unlock Bugs the Brave, as well as the Knight team in general, is just very, very, very powerful, and does a lot of really good stuff in the game for you. And it's just an overall really good kind of like free-to-play starting team. But as you can see, we are holding our own. We are pushing into campaign. We've completed this whole first campaign and this whole second campaign. We just need to go back and get a couple stars. I just haven't sat down to do it yet. We're working our way through 3, and we started 4. We haven't started 5 yet. I probably could. I have a pretty strong team now, but it's nothing crazy. It's sitting at right around like the 18-5 mark. As you can see, of course, we are also... well, this one just got stolen. Apparently I missed it by just a little bit, but we are pushing our way in the ranks in Brawl. I'm not trying to push very high in the actual ranking. I'm focusing more on getting the things that are required, you know, like the dynamites, as well as the Looney pieces, you know, the legendary pieces, so that I can be super successful. One thing that I think is really important that I'm super excited about, though, is you actually can't see it very well, but I have 16 golden tickets. Let me go back here. 16 golden tickets for when that Path to Legendary Bugs the Brave comes back, so I'll be able to spin that wheel quite a few times and hopefully get lucky and get some good stuff. I am probably going to be buying a few golden tickets from this current event as well, so I'm hoping to have that golden ticket number at around 20 to 25 by the time Bugs the Brave comes. But guys, that's kind of where I'm at the moment. There's not really much more I can show you. We are focusing pretty hard on Looney here in the boosts. I was focusing on Forest early on because you're kind of given that initial Forest team. And then I was like, well, yeah, if I'm going to be going for Looney, I might as well start boosting up Looney for once I get that team online. And it seems to be doing okay for me. I am hopefully going to be able to release some sort of new player information guides for you guys. Because so far from what I've seen, all of the content creators for this game are making guides on all of the new content as well as the end game teams. There's not a lot of people on the new side of things, and of course that's because the game is a little bit older, but I'm really enjoying it. It has this very same feel to DSA, so if you play DSA or you play MSF and you want a new game and you like the Looney Tunes IP, or you just want to try something with some different variations of stuff, this is definitely a game I recommend giving a shot. It's been a lot of fun for me, and hopefully it'll be a lot of fun for you. But guys, that is it for me today. If you like this video, please make sure to hit that subscribe button as well as the bell notification so you can be notified when my content goes live. And of course, give a thumbs up to the video. Go smash it for me. And that's it for me today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.